probably tell by my little background here that this is going to be another Halloween video. So I already have my nails on. I did these a couple days ago with dual forms, and then I shaped them into an almond, so this is what we're working with. They're a little bit plain for this time of year, so I figured I would give them a little bit of a Halloween makeover, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I have some Halloween stickers here, and then I ordered these ones from AliExpress. They came in the mail a couple days ago. So I'm just going to open these so we can see what they look like. So we got some cute little pumpkins and some stuff like that, and then I have my nail plate here as well, just in case I decide I want to do anything with that, and a liner brush, some black polish, and a little buffing block. So first thing I'm going to do is, I just got this little buffing block at Sally's, so I'm just going to open this up, and it's just kind of like a little spongy buffing block, and I'm going to start with this one here. So I'm just going to buff around the cuticle area just a little bit, just like that. And I'm going to take a little bit of alcohol, and I'm just going to clean that up. So I got my little Madam Glam lamp over here too, so that's what I'll be using, and my little tray that definitely needs cleaned. But so I'm going to take this Madam Glam in Perfect Black. I'm just going to put a little bit on my tray there. And I just have this little lining brush, if you can see that. It's just a generic lining brush. It's nothing too fancy. I'm just going to clean it and get all the bristles in to their little point there, just so it's nice. And then I'm going to paint little kind of blood drips on here, but I'm going to do it in black because I want kind of like a black and white. So I'm just going to start. You can do this with a dotting tool, but I find it makes the drips look too round, because when something drips, it's not really perfectly round. So I'm just going to kind of place one there, and then I'm going to put one over here, get a little bit more, place one on the side here, and then one down there, something like that. And then I'm going to connect them to the top here. So just want to take your brush and just kind of bring it to the top. And if you don't like it, like I'm not really feeling this one, what you do, take a bit of alcohol, take it off, and try again. If you don't like the pattern, it's easy to take off. And I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to line the cuticle first. So I'm just going to ever so carefully line the cuticle. Gonna drag it down pretty far on that side and leave it up a little bit over here. And I'm gonna get just a little bit more of the Perfect Black. I'm gonna fix up the cuticle, and then I'm gonna flash cure it, just so and you don't want it perfect around the cuticle, right? It's supposed to be like drips, so I'm just gonna do something like that, and I'm gonna flash cure it real quick. So that's just giving it about 5 seconds under the lamp, just so it won't move. I think I'm gonna get a little bit of a bigger brush, just something like this, and then I'll do the dots with that and then connect it with a smaller one. Okay, so I've given that a flash cure. I raised my camera up a little bit, so you have to let me know if you like being able to see more of my work area or if you like to be zoomed in really close. And because this is a Halloween video, comment down below what your favorite Halloween movie is. Mine is, I've always loved Scooby-Doo, so I still watch all of those movies around Halloween time and the rest of the year, but they've always been my favorite. So I'm gonna rest my finger on my palm there just so it doesn't move around a bunch. And I'm gonna put a dot right about there, and then one up a little bit, and then maybe one down on the side there. And I'm gonna go back in with my smaller brush. Just gonna fill them in and drag them to the top. Just something like that. And then I'm gonna go back and up near the cuticle. I'm going to just kind of fan it out. Just because when something drips, it's usually a little bit wider near the top and then it thins out. And then also down here, just to get that kind of teardrop shape right where it connects. I'm just gonna kind of fan that out, and then in here I'm just gonna kind of bring the little one just like that, and then I got a little one over here, and then just add a little one right there. And then I'm going to give that a flash cure as well. I'm just going to take a Q-tip first and kind of clean up where I got it on my cuticle, because you don't want to really cure gel polish on your skin. You can get allergies and all of that fun stuff, so we don't want that. So just clean that up, and then I'm going to cure that all the way. Okay, so that one's been cured, and I think I'm going to do the same thing on my thumb too. You know what, I may end up doing it on all of them. We're not 100% sure what we're doing yet. So, just kind of a trial and error, but I'm gonna go back in with my lining brush. And I'm just gonna start, and I'm just gonna line the cuticle again. Actually, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to buff the cuticle. I'm just gonna take this buffing block again, and I'm just gonna kind of buff in here because I want the gel to stick, right? And gel likes to stick to a buffed surface, so just kind of quickly, doesn't have to be perfect because we're putting a top coat on it anyway. And there is a gel top coat on here anyway, so I think it would be fine. I want to make sure. Then I'm just gonna go back in with this brush. While I'm doing this, it's kind of the same as this finger, so I'm just going to talk a little bit. If there's any videos that you want to see me try, or anything you can suggest for me, if you want a different background or anything like that, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will do my best, because I want to be able to make the best videos I can for you guys. So, and I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so that is, I know that doesn't sound like too many, but that's about 95 more than I figured I would get. So if you are watching these videos, if you have any suggestions for me, go ahead and put them down in the comments below, because I won't know unless you tell me. So, and I'm just gonna make sure I don't have any of it on my skin, and I'm gonna give that a flash cure just so while I'm holding my finger up it doesn't flood into the cuticle at all. Just make sure you don't hold your light near your little palette, or it will harden that as well. So, okay, so I gave that a little flash cure, and I'm just gonna go ahead with the little dots here. So if there's any video ideas that you have that you want to see me do, let me know in the comments down below as well. If you want to see me put on the dual forms, or nail prep, or fixing a split nail, or anything like that, put it in the comments down below, and I will try my best to do that as well. Or if you want to see more acrylic or anything like that, I'm going to order a half decent acrylic brush, and I've got some acrylic powders I want to try. I want to try making my own acrylic powders with chalk, so let me know what kind of things you want to see. Because honestly, anything involving nails I enjoy doing, but a little bit of input from you guys, and then I can make videos that you guys like to see as well. It looks a little messy, but if we don't like it when we're done, we can take it off. I think I'm going to take it off and try again. I've still got my cuticle there because I flash cured that, so. And I'll show you what I mean with the dotting tools, So I have a larger dotting tool here. I think that's the biggest one I have. So I'm not saying you can't use dotting tools. You can definitely make this work with a dotting tool. I don't have any very big dotting tools, and so I'm going to put a little bit more of that on the tray. And if you're looking for a really good gel polish and you're willing to spend, this is actually, for one gel polish, it's not that bad. They have a lot of sales on, and if you become a VIP member, you always get 50% off their polishes or their gels. So I would definitely recommend Madam Glam. They have polygel as well, but they have tons of nice colors. They last really well. I would definitely recommend these polishes. If you want product reviews as well, let me know down in the comments. I can do that. If there's something you want me to review, I will do my best to try and get a hold of it and let you know, because I like trying different things as well. So I'm just going to put a dot there. I actually didn't mean to put the dot there, my hand was too close, but so there's a dot there, and you can always elongate it a little bit and then just kind of drag up. So it does work, it's just so you can even make it a little bit bigger by moving it around, and then as you pull back, just release your pressure a little bit, and it does make that nice drip that we're looking for. It just takes a little bit of playing around with it to see what you like. And then you have the smaller dotting tools, so you can do smaller ones as well, which is kind of nice. And as I'm holding my hand up like this, I can see that it's dripping a little bit more, so it looks kind of neat. So I'm going to revoke my earlier comment because the dotting tool does actually look pretty cool. I'm just going to take a smaller dotting tool and dip it in. And then just kind of continue these lines a little bit. Just like that. I find when you make it, see how thin it is, that black line is around the cuticle? I find it looks better when you make it thicker like that, so it looks more like what you're trying to make it look like. And so I'm just going to go, and I'm just going to make it kind of wavy too. I'm just going to take my Q-tip again. I wish it was easy to get my camera out of here. My dog is asleep on my bed, and it is the cutest thing. And then I'm just going to take any excess off that may have ran into the cuticle. Just like that. And then I'm going to take a clean dotting tool, and I'm just going to fix up any areas that I want to fix up. I have this little alcohol pump over here. I got this at the Dollar Tree, and if you just push down, it's for putting like a full cotton ball on, and then you can like completely saturate the cotton ball, but if you just push down a little bit, it fills this little well, and then you can just kind of dip back and forth into the alcohol, and it is super helpful. I mean, of course, you can just put alcohol in a little dish, but... And then I'm going to give that a cure now that I'm happy with that. Okay, so there we go. And because I'm not done decorating, I'm just going to take a little bit of alcohol and I'm just going to take the sticky dispersion layer off so I don't get fuzz and dog hair and everything stuck in there. And what I've been using lately for my little lint-free kind of wipes are just these shop towels. You can buy them at, so here we have Canadian Tire, so you can buy them at Canadian Tire, or you can just kind of buy them anywhere they have an automotive department. So I'm just going to get some alcohol on here and clean it up. So it will leave a little bit of the color. It's not because it didn't cure all the way. It's just that dispersion layer that comes to the surface. I might do spider webs on these ones because, like, look at these cute little spider webs. So I'm going to pull out my stickers, and I've got these I bought from Amazon. You get, these are the really Halloween ones that I pulled from the pack, but you get like, here, I'll just grab the rest of them and show you. I'll put the link in the description box down below, but you also get all of these ones. So you get some little fall leaves, and then you get these ones. I didn't take these ones out because I didn't think I would like them on my nails, but they already have the drips pre-dripped. So they have little eyes and faces, and then they have, so look at how cute these are. These are more Thanksgiving ones, but look at those. They've got the little turkeys, and then these are some more green leaves, and then little foxes with some pumpkins, little hedgehogs, and just some more maple leaves. So I pulled the more Halloween ones out. And of course you can use any stickers you want. You can use nail plates. It's just this is what I had, so this is what I thought I'd use. But they have cute little ghosts, and they have more drips on here. Like, look at how adorable some of these are. They have the little trick-or-treat. I think I might place one of those on my thumb. And then these are more cartoon-like. And they just have, the other day I searched through this whole pack of nail stickers for a moon, and I found one, and it was the one I preferred. But now that I'm looking, like, there's so many of them. Like, look at all these little moons that I could have used. But the one I did end up using, I preferred anyway, so that's fine. But I just love all these. Like, look at that little witch's hat. That's so cute. And then these ones are more, these ones look like they were almost watercolor. Some more little trick-or-treats, some little candies and ghosts and little cats. And then we got some more little faces. But I'm thinking I might use a couple of these spider webs. There's some little, I don't know if you can see them, but this white patch in here, I'll see if I can. You can kind of see them. They're little skeletons. They're so cute. And then we got some more pumpkins and some Frankenstein. And then some more cartoon ones. And then there's just some more cute little bats and little spider webs. This one's kind of half, so I might use that. I just love... Oh, look. There's another moon. Thoughts on candy corn. I don't think I've ever tried candy corn before. So what are your thoughts on candy corn? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know in the comments. So I have this little spider web too, and I'm thinking I might overlap a couple of them up near the cuticle area here. So we're gonna try it, and if we don't like it, we're just gonna take it off. This is the stamping polish I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use all black today just because I have this nude background and I don't want to put too many colors on it. So the polishes I'm going to use are black and then just whatever stickers. So just give this a good shake before you open it. And then just going to paint it on the web itself. Scrape it down, and then I'm just going to pick up the image. So when you pick it up, if there's anything that you don't want, like right now I don't want the spider, I'm just gonna take the top, anything kind of plastic or anything like that, you can just kind of put it on there and it'll pick it up. So then you don't have to worry about getting that on your nail. And then it's gonna kind of start and place. Now that is cute. I like that. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that with the other ones as well. So this is really easy to clean. This polish just comes off with alcohol, so you don't have to use acetone, you don't have to use nail polish remover. It's really easy to take off. But you want to make sure you seal it, otherwise it will just wash off. So that's what's the good thing about these clear stampers, is you can see exactly where you're going to place it. Just like that. That's cute. I like that. And I did these opposite, and then maybe I'll just kind of put that one in the middle. We'll see. You want to make sure you wipe it in between, otherwise whatever dried in there, it will stay in there and your image won't lift properly. I had a stamping kit when I was younger. I bought it at, I think we were away on holidays, and I bought it at Publix or one of those grocery stores that had all those neat things, and I could never get it to work for me. I struggled with that, and you would play with it for like an hour and get maybe one okay image, but I didn't know you needed to use stamping polish. So if you're having troubles with your stamping plates, make sure you get a good stamping polish. I'll link this one as well. I just got it off of Amazon. It came with a couple plates, black and white polish, and then a stamper. This isn't the stamper that came with it. The stamper that came with it was quite a bit smaller. Yeah, so make sure you have good stamping polish, otherwise it just won't work for you. I mean, it might work for you, and if it does, that's awesome, but if it doesn't, that could very well be why. So I'm just picking up some more that I don't want. And I'm going to place this one right about there. Look at it. So cute. Oh, I love it. I'm liking how this is looking so far. I feel like we need one with the spider though. So put it on my pointer finger. I'm going to pick one up with the spider, and I'm going to overlap the web, and I'm going to have the little spider down the middle. And this plate I got from AliExpress. I think it was like $1.16 with free shipping, so you can't go wrong, especially if they work. So I'll put that in the description box too. Anything I get is usually pretty affordable. I don't really often spend that whole bunch of money on nail supplies. I just don't think you have to in order to get a good set of nails. I don't think that's necessary. So, oh my word, look at how cute that is. I'm really liking how these are turning out. It'll look better once we get the top coat on it, but I'm happy with the way they're going so far. I might not even use stickers. I mean, I might put a trick or treat on here and stuff like that, but I don't want to junk it up too much to the point where you're like, yeah, that's just too much. So, and if you forget to clean your plate, make sure you clean it before you use it. But still, just alcohol will take this polish off. I'm not 100% sure about every other kind of polish. This is the only one I've used. But it doesn't have any of the nasty chemicals in it, so it's a 5-free formula, so it's good to know. And same with Madame Glam. They are a 9-free company, basically. Most of their products are either 9-free, I think, or some of them are 15-free or something like that. So they don't have any bad chemicals in them either. So if that's something you're looking for, definitely check out Madame Glam, because that was something I was looking for. And I'm gonna look through here, and I want to pick out a trick or treat. Now those ones just, or a happy Halloween. So I'm just gonna go find a set of tweezers though, so that I can place them properly, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back with my set of tweezers, and I don't know that I'm gonna put it on my thumb because there's so much going on here. I might put it on my middle finger. Can you see that? Look at that. Here, let me put him in the middle of the screen. Look at that little spider. Isn't he adorable? Like, that's my thumb for size comparison. Like, look at that little guy right there. Okay, so I stopped for a snack and I'm back. So what I think I'm gonna do, I've thought about it. I think I'm gonna take the biggest one and I'm gonna cut it into each separate word. Like, you can see how thin that is. Got it there. I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna put, I don't know, it's stuck there, so that's where it's going. And then I'm gonna hold this, gonna cut it, stick it on the next nail, and then there are the trick or treat. Last thing I'm gonna do for this hand anyway, I have this gold gel from Model 1s. I'm gonna dip into this. Gonna actually put some of it on here because there's bigger chunks in there that I don't want, so. Always make sure that if you have gel in little containers like this, store it upright because it will leak out of anything no matter how tight the lid is. And I'm just gonna add little bits of glitter here and there, so like on the little, of course I only got the clear in that. And you can always add like this chrome powder. You can always add just a little bit of that if you want, so. Just gonna use the back of this and I'm just gonna add a little bit like that. You can use mica powders too. Those are always really pretty. I have some of those that I might try. And then just mix it in there. A little bit more of this. So this is just chrome powder. When you buff it on, it goes on like a mirror finish, but if you mix it in with a gel coat, it kind of just adds a little bit of gold. So I'm just gonna mix it all in there because okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give those a full cure. Okay, so I have come to conclusion that this poor little spider just looks too plain when everything else has gold on it and he doesn't, so I'm just gonna a little bit on his body. Okay, so I brought you down a little bit closer so you can see me do the top coat. So this is just the no wipe top coat from Madam Glam. So I'm just gonna do a couple layers of this to really secure everything in. And before I do, I'm gonna make sure that I press down my stickers really well because you wanna make sure that they are really sealed on there. A nice layer on each nail, doing my thumb last because if you do your thumb first, then when you're painting the other ones, it'll all kind of pool to one side and we don't want that, so. I'm gonna do another top coat just to smooth everything down. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some cuticle oil. This is just from Model 1s. They sent it when I ordered some polygel, so I'm just going to add this around my cuticles. It's kind of cute. It's got little flowers in it. And then I'm just gonna rub that in. Okay, so there we go. That is the finished look for this hand. If I upload another video, then you know I decided to do something completely different on the other hand. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything like that, don't forget to put them in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.